Football's been a part of my life for as long as I can remember as a coach's kid. And I tell people, I knew I wanted to coach from really as long as I can remember. It's what I've always wanted to do.
He came to practice and he sat in meetings. Chris was 8 or 9 years old, and I walked into a quarterback meeting room, and he and Peyton Manning were having conversations about protection systems. Peyton was blown away. So he drew plays. I think he's always wanted to coach, which is really what my goal was.
What I remember so much as a kid, I remember going to Tennessee games and the big stadium and all of that stuff was awesome. But I remember all the times with players coming over to the house and, the relationships that you form and that you build. And, I would probably drive my dad crazy drawing him up plays and giving him, and that sort of stuff, but he loved it.
In 1998, David Cutcliffe was hired as the head coach of the Ole Miss football team. Shortly after, the Cutcliffe family made the move to Oxford.
I moved into Oxford in the middle of 6th grade, and so started football. In that era, we didn't have spring practice for middle school or summer workouts for middle school. So, beginning of 7th grade was the first time I ever played football. My junior year, I split time at quarterback for, first part of the year. I took over the starting job full time towards the end.
Really good team that year with a really good defense. Coach Cut was kind of our offensive coordinator on the field. A lot of the plays were checked with Cut on the line.
He was a student of the game. He was a quarterback there at Oxford High School, and he couldn't get enough information, and he led them to the state championship game.
We came up short against Wayne County. They were a really talented team. Jarrell Poe played a long time in the NFL. Was kind of the famous guy from their team, but incredible season. A lot of great memories from that team, and it was our first ever appearance in a state championship game at Oxford. So that was something special. Also played baseball all the way through high school, which was a whole lot of fun. We won my senior year. We won Oxford's first state championship in baseball as well, 2005.
Coach Harvey had kind of talked to us about finishing second. I guess every year we were in school, we had the talent, and just the guys came together. We were all good friends.
After graduating from OHS, Chris Cutcliffe made his way back to Knoxville, Tennessee.
When I was in undergrad at Tennessee, my freshman year, my dad was out of coaching for 1 year, and he came back to Tennessee as the offensive coordinator my sophomore and junior year. So I got to work with him for 2 years there and sit in on all of his meetings and work with him in practice and game days and all the things, and I learned a whole lot then.
I would have hired him, full time. He was a grad student, for a while. He got a graduate degree in mathematics and teaching there.
I also tell people I think I was in graduate school and coaching too, and I tried to soak in as much as I could from my dad, from our staff. Our staff was incredible at Duke. When you look back at some of the people that were a part of that staff and where they are today, is pretty awesome. And so I just tried to learn everything I could learn from those people.
Then he came to me, he and Molly had gotten married, and, they knew they were going to start a family. And he said, Dad, I hope you don't think I'm settling, but Molly and I don't want to travel all over the country coaching college football. You're not going to do it forever. So, we want to go back to Oxford, and what do you think if I would take a job with Coach Hill at Oxford High School? And I said, Chris, I would be thrilled. I said, the greatest job on the face of this earth is teacher. You're doing the most important work to me there is on earth in mentoring young people through those teenage years, and he was perfectly fit for that.
My wife and I decided, we're looking at some different options and had an opportunity to move back here and teach math at Oxford High School, a place that meant so much to both of us, and to work for Coach Johnny Hill, who had been my coach, and again, somebody else that I just learned so much from in my time with him. And so it was a great opportunity for us. We love the city of Oxford. We wanted to raise our family here.
Following longtime head coach Johnny Hill, the OHS football team welcomed Chris Cutcliffe as their new head football coach.
I might have been an angry dad. I've never been an overbearing dad in any way, but had they not made that hire, they would have heard from me more than once or twice or 3 or 4 or 5 times. There was a love in both directions, and you know, he's motivated every day because it's his school. He's a Charger for life, as they like to say.
I mean, I think the obvious one would be winning a state championship, but I would tell you this, the memory that really sticks with me so much about that night is after the game, you know, they didn't want people to come on the field, and none of our people listened to that directive, but seeing the number of former players and former coaches and people that have been a part of Oxford football for a long, long time. That was the 50th season of Oxford football in 2019. And there were so many people that had been a part of it at some point in time, and seeing, I don't know, I mean, like them kind of sharing the joy of finally getting over the hump and winning a championship was really awesome to be a part of and to experience that. The school and the athletic department here have had a tremendous impact on my life as a young person and as an adult. And so, you know, seeing players grow and seeing guys getting married now and having children and you know, successful adults, and just watching that journey of all those guys that have come through our program has been really, really special and fun to be a part of.
To begin the 2025 season, the Chargers took a trip across state lines, heading into Tennessee.
To take on the Dragons in the first meeting between these two schools. A lot of newcomers to talk about on this Charger team this year.
It's chapter 1 tonight, okay? You get to decide what this looks like. Great alignment, great excitement, right?
Hey, just walk in, take over that trail. Let's go, baby. Dominate all night. Let's do it. My name out every season you play. Let them know who's come down here. Let them go.
A challenge to go into another state and play. It's a challenge to have referees that are a little different than what you're used to. Have a crowd different than what you're used to. A team you've never played before, not familiar with. We get to control one thing, and that's how we play tonight. Coach Dowdy told you earlier in the week, if you remember, that you don't rise to the occasion, you fall to the level of your training. I know how you've trained. I know what's going to show up on the field because I know what your habits are. It takes everybody in the room to get the job done when we go on the road.
The first quarter was filled with many missed opportunities.
Dribbling pulls the ball. It's rolling loose up the sideline, picked up by Fields. Here goes Fields down the sideline to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, to the 15, 10, 5, all the way to the 2-yard line. The first time tonight. Back to throw, a corner route is up in the air and it's caught. No
Touchdown.
Signal yet.
Oh.
It's a incomplete. And the Charger crowd is going to booze just inside the left hash mark. No wind. Snap is down, the kick is up, and it's blocked. Blocked, and it rolls out of bounds, and Collierville goes crazy on the sideline. They just blocked the kick, and the score is going to remain 0-0.
But it was Kingston Gregory who got the party started.
Working out of the pistol, here's the snap. He's back to throw again. Dean wants to go deep again. Wide open, and that is a touchdown! Chargers!
Soon after, the Dragons joined the party.
They're going to give it to Autry. Autry bouncing it out to the left to the 35-30. He's in the open of the 20. He's pointing toward the end zone. There's a post route down the middle of the field, and it's going to be caught. They give it to Autry again, and he's in the end zone.
Untouched, Don, as he went off that right side.
Near sideline, that pass is intercepted at the 40, to the 30, to the 20, 10-5, touchdown Collierville. He jumped the route that time on an out route, and it's a touchdown for number 1. Down to 2:43 to go in the first half. Still plenty of time to go. Got to get some points though. Play action. They throw to the back corner of the end zone. They got a man. It's caught for a touchdown. Touchdown, Chargers. Into the first half with your score. Collierville 21, Oxford 12.
Hey, I told you earlier, this is going to be a 4-quarter game. Okay? We didn't come expecting this thing to be over at halftime. All right? We've had things go against us. We've had good things happen. Weather the storm and go play our best football in the second half. Go win this game in the fourth quarter. Whichever team can sustain for 4 quarters is going to win. Whoever makes the most plays in the fourth quarter is going to win this game. Lock in right now and understand there's 24 minutes left. Let's go get this thing done. Let's go.
Opening drive of the second half. 10:08 to go in the third. Santabanez, quarterback draw, looking left, gets a block. He's inside the 40, 35. He runs over one defender and goes inside the 30 to the 29. That'll be a first down on a gain of 16. And the quarterback draw is going to take it in the end zone. Stanford.
Well, a 5-minute, 7-second drive results in a touchdown.
With a 17-point deficit, the Chargers shifted into high gear.
Dean takes the snap, throws a quick pass out to Gregory. He's got a first down across the 45 to the 46. Dean back to throw, under pressure, gets away. He's going to run to the left to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown! Drew Dean! No flags on the play. Autry again spins away from a tackler and they can't get him down. He fumbled the ball though.
Still
it's
on the
loose.
Ground. Chargers have it.
Yep, there's your first turnover of the night. It's a big one. Dean's going to give to Frierson again off the right side. He plows his way to the 15, to the 10. He's to the 5. He's diving for the end zone. Did he get in? Yes!
Touchdown.
Touchdown, man Frierson.
I'm telling you, dog, I do it.
Stanford off the left side gets around the corner and he's hit and dropped short of the first down at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, that was a big stop that time. I believe that was Flanagan who stepped up and made the big pop on him.
We got a shootout here in Collierville at the end of 3. Dragons 29, Chargers 26. Stanford back to throw. Stanford in the pocket. Throws to the end zone. Wide open touchdown. Marshall Smith, the big tight end, hauls it in. Here's the snap. Little bubble screen caught by Schoaf. Schoaf up to the 20 to the 30. He's got a first down and more to the 40. All the way to the 43-yard line. Dean working out of the gun. He's going to throw again. He's looking deep. Fly route near sideline for Fields, and it is caught for a touchdown. Christian Fields goes up over the defender and hauls it in.
Yeah, Don, a 1-minute, 58-second drive results in a touchdown for the Chargers.
A pair of touchdowns from each team gave the Collierville Dragons just a 3-point lead with minutes left in the contest.
Frierson bounces right. He's to the 30. He's to the 29-yard line. Third down and 10 at the Collierville 22. Dean back to throw in the pocket. Dean is going to be sacked. This will be a 45-yard field goal to tie with 2:58 to go. Snap is down. The kick is up. He's got plenty of leg, and it is no good. He missed it wide right.
Collierville's able to pick up one first down. They can probably ice it.
Quarterback going to keep it. Running to the left. He cuts back inside. He dropped at the 35. Picked up 2. He is stuffed. Might have lost a yard. It's a good snap. He gets it away. It's a good high kick. That's what he needed. Yeah, Gregory's going to let it hit at the 27. It's down to the 28. So the Chargers will start at their own 28. No timeouts. 1:20 to go in the ball game. Dean working out of the gun. Back to throw. Dean's going deep down the far sideline. Single coverage, and it is going to be caught caught by Kevin Smith Jr.
What a catch,
at the 37-yard line. Dean's back to throw. Dean rolls to the right, under pressure, got to get rid of it. He's going to be sacked back at the 36-yard line with 20 seconds to go.
Got to spike the ball here.
And he does spike it. This would be a 48-yard field goal.
Yeah, Thompson has the leg. We know he can make this. Just got to connect, try to find the middle of the uprights.
Here it is. And the kick is up. And the kick is good! And we are tied. The Oxford Chargers battling from behind here tonight to force overtime now. Drew Dean, the captain, is out, and Oxford is going to have the ball first.
Bring up third down, 3rd and goal from the 13.
And Dean is going to throw the same route, corner of the end zone. That's caught for a touchdown by Smith.
Out of bounds.
And they said he didn't get his foot down.
And they will send on Thompson to try to at least salvage this possession and get 3 points.
And the kick is up, and it's good.
Good.
Chargers take the lead here in overtime. They're going to go with Stanford, their senior quarterback. Working out of the gun. Stanford rolls right. Throws out in the flat to the tight end. He breaks the tackle. He's down inside the 5. He fumbled the ball. And the ball game is over if the Chargers recovered it, and they did. This one belongs to the Chargers.
What a win, Don. I've seen some good games the last 20 plus years we've done this, but this was a good one to remember tonight.
One of the best come from behind wins in the history of the program, and the Chargers will head home victorious tonight at Collierville by the final score of 39-36.
Let's go, bro. I told you. That's really like that, man. Hey, all season, I'm telling you. We're feeling good, baby. We got something for another next week. Let's get this, boy. Oh, good game. Good game.
Another win. Hey, we getting another win next week, bro. That's all I got to say.
Hey, y'all see me last week. I'm here this week. We in Collierville. We just beat them.
It's hard to explain. I didn't really do too well in the beginning, but towards the end it got better. Just kept my faith in God, and that's all I have to do.
Hey, man. Big W and OT set us up, you know. A few weeks we got Tupelo at home, you know, that's a big game. We got South Monroe next week. Everybody needs to be there, just like this week.
I told y'all, it's more to come. More to come next week. We ready.